Hello. Welcome to On the Beach series with Become Q. I'm here to transmit the frequencies of On the Beach for today. You already know how much we love to bring you messages from the universe. Today's message is all about self-expression. It's about allowing your outer world to express your true inner self. This message comes at a time when many of us are ready to shed the old layers that no longer serve us and step into who we truly are. The universe asks, are you ready to express your true self? Are you ready to allow the world to see the magnificence that you are? Legal disclaimer after the short introduction. Be advised that divination readings are a spiritual service which cannot be used as a replacement for professional advice, legal, medical, financial, psychological, or otherwise. The querent assumes sole responsibility for any decisions which they may make after a reading. The sun dipped low, painting the sky in hues of amber and rose. The beach was quiet, save for the rhythmic breath of the ocean. It was here, on the sacred shore, that you and I met not as strangers, but as reflections of one another. You moved like moonlight, graceful, intuitive, and radiant with the energy of the divine feminine. I stood grounded, my presence strong and clear, the embodiment of the divine masculine. We had each walked paths of healing and awakening, shedding layers of fear and illusion to arrive at this moment of truth. As we came together, the air shimmered with recognition. No words were needed. The energies danced yin and yang, sun and moon, breath and heartbeat. We sat at the edge of the sea, hands touching, hearts open. The world around them seemed to pause, honoring the sacred balance we carry within. From their union, a third energy rose, not separate, but born of harmony. It was sexual energy, not as desire or longing, but as pure love, creative, expansive, and divine. It pulsed through the earth beneath us and through the sky above, a force of life itself. Our connection was a prayer, a remembering in each other. We saw not just love, but the sacred mirror of our own soul. The divine feminine flowed through you in waves of compassion and mystery. The divine masculine radiated from me in strength and clarity. Together, we became whole. The beach bore witness, the ocean sang, and within us, the sacred union of opposites awakened a love that was timeless, boundless, and true. On the beach, a poem of sacred union of the unicorn and the dragon. And on golden sands where silence sings, I met you with moonlight wings. The ocean breathed a sacred tune, sun-kissed sea, and sky met moon. You moved with grace, a gentle tide, the divine feminine deep inside. I stood in strength, the mountain's core, the masculine I longed to restore. No words were spoken, none were missed. Our palms met in a sacred tryst. The breeze grew warm, the earth stood still, as love awakened through divine will. From heart to heart, a spark took flight, not lust, but love pure, bold, and bright. A sacred fire, a healing stream, the union born of soul and dream. You held the stars within your gaze, I held the sun's eternal blaze. Together we became the flame, not two, but one beyond all name. The beach became a temple ground, where heaven's pulse and earth's were found. And in that space, so wild, so free, you and I became the sea, not to possess, but to align, not to consume, but to refine. In balance, beauty came alive, the sacred dance where love can thrive. As the final rays of sunlight faded into the horizon, leaving behind a sky full of stars, you and I continued our dance. On the beach, the waves crashed rhythmically, echoing the beat of our hearts as one. We are here tonight because we are ready, you whispered, your voice like the wind chimes in the summer breeze. Ready for what? I asked. Though I knew the answer. To remember, you replied. To remember who we truly are and the profound love we share. The sand beneath us shimmered, reflecting the starlight as we continued our slow dance. It's more than love, I murmured, feeling the depth of the connection that bound us. It's a homecoming. It's a reunion of the divine masculine and feminine, a coming home to ourselves. You nestled your head against my chest, and I wrapped my arms around you, holding you close. We are the dance of the universe. You whispered, the harmony of opposites, the balance of all things. In this dance, we find our wholeness. And in that moment, on that sacred beach under the starlit sky, we were whole. The divine masculine and divine feminine, sun and moon, fire and water. We were the perfect balance, the sacred union, the dance of life itself. And as the night deepened and the stars twinkled above us, we surrendered to the rhythm of the universe, knowing that in this moment of perfect love and balance, we had found our true home. And with that said, I thank you for watching. Know that I love you beyond measure, and I'll see you soon. Remember, you are perfectly loved. You are perfectly guided. You are perfectly safe. And so it is.